Hey, this is Dylan O'Brien. You're watching Shine On Media.
Janie, it's the way that you...
So what's her name?
Jane,
So this girl, she doesn't like you back?
she likes me, platonically, as a friend.
Oh, I know what platonically means. I'm a junior, not a moron.
It was about kind of being a part of, something that I think is a little lost in my generation. Growing up, I always loved like the John Hughes movies and, teen movies that weren't necessarily like R-rated comedies that are just outrageous and, kind of like inappropriate for kids to watch. And like I loved those teen movies that, was appropriate for kids to watch, and also, it was enjoyable for adults too and everything because they were smart and they were, they had like a class to them. And so, I think that this is, when I first read the script, this, was like a coming of age kind of throwback style, like in that sense. And so I thought it could be really good and really special for this generation. Yeah, there's a lot of me that's like that. I've always been hopelessly romantic, so that would make just complete and total sense. And what I mean by that is, in high school, I definitely was not, like a ladies' man. Like I didn't have game. I didn't know how to go about it. I had feelings, always. I always felt about girls, and I always, was thinking about girls, and always had crushes on girls. And, it's just kind of what you do with those feelings that makes it growing up, and that makes you learn from them and whatnot. And, I was always very shy, and very much so like Dave in that respect, I think. So everyone does. Yeah, no, of course. I don't. It doesn't surprise me because everyone says that. Like they're always like, you're not shy, because like I'm like comedic and whatnot. But no, I just I've always been very shy, kind of socially anxious. Yeah, of course. I was gonna say, how did you know that? Britt does know, obviously. I mean, like, I'm obsessed with Friend Zone. It's a good time on TV. I think it's a genius show. It's just I get a kick out of it. The real Friend Zone in real life, look, it's everybody goes through it. Everybody has a friend at one point in their life that they feel strongly about, and whether or not you ever do anything about it or anything comes of it is entirely up to the universe, I guess. And so just know that it's okay, and that it's not your fault, and that there's also plenty of more experiences that you're gonna probably have, including friend zone ones. Yeah, absolutely. Especially like with regards to the conversation that, goes on amongst the kids. Like kids talk about stuff, and really in relationships, that's a lot of what it is talking and conversing and having the conversation. Like that's a lot of how, a lot of the times how you realize you're in love with somebody. Just getting to know them like that. And it's completely, when I was 19, when I first read the script, so I was still very fresh out of high school and fresh from all these experiences and whatnot, and I was still very much in that world. So the whole script was entirely real to me. I mean, just the fact that you can meet somebody and just have a weekend with them like that. Is so high school. You meet someone on a Friday, like at a party, and so much happens between before Monday, and that's just it's just kind of how it goes. It's really funny, and I really like the theme of like the Friday night to Monday morning, because that's so high school. Like so much of your life is divided by getting to that end of the week and then having the weekend and just trying to savor the weekend, and then until Monday comes and it stops for the time being. You have to wait till next Friday. I tell people to go see this movie because it's really refreshing, and it's not like anything else that's going to be out there right now. It's really sweet, it's really simple, and it should just kind of give you a happy buzz feeling of nostalgia and all kinds of romantic emotions, and you know, it's just happy. It's a nice, sweet movie.
Please don't have sex with Ronnie. You can't lose your virginity to him.
Why not? It's not some treasure that I have to guard until I find the right person, because there is no right person. And I know that Ronnie is safe because I have my own copy of his test results. Which one am I? Virgin of this cake?
I've never met anyone like you before.
That's a pretty good answer.
I wish I could just go back to the beginning. Beginning? You mean Friday?